It's been called the Jay-Z of poetry.
Yeah, Southside Chicago girl Tone Houston has been using words to express herself since she was just a young girl. She started with poetry and moved into song lyrics.
Yep, and now she's up and coming hip hop artist and today's real Chicagoan.
Being born and raised here in Chicago, you know, it's just always had a huge imprint on just my life. Hip hop, R&B, old school. I mean, like my dad has like old vinyl records all over the place of like, you know, Marvin Gaye and Michael Jackson and, you know, etc. So that was always the type of music that I would listen to growing up. I've always been a storyteller. And so I think growing up, it was just a way of me journaling just my experiences, you know. Growing up south side of Chicago, you know, going to school in Inglewood, it was a situation where I saw a lot of things. And a lot of times, you know, being that young, 7, 8, 12, 13, you don't really know how to verbally express a lot of things. So poetry was just my way of releasing some of these feelings, you know, just about the environments that I was seeing, the situations that I was growing up in. And then spoken word was my way of just verbally saying, this is my voice, right? Even if no one else got it. This is my voice and this is my story. And it just so happened that other people related. So when I say it, I mean it. I'm never second guessed. And so my music is always trying to tell that hard truth in a way it's not vulgar, it's not, you know, demeaning, but it is something where hopefully it makes you think, you know. And if the music makes you vibe as well, then that's a double win. I hate when people say, well, I'm only a X, Y, and Z, right? I think we're all more than just one thing, right? I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a poet, I'm an engineer, I'm several different things. So I wanted to be more, I wanted to be categorized as more than just a poet. At 7, I got my first computer. My mom said it was an Apple. I was always just trying to figure out like how to code this or how this works or how that works. But also at 7 was when the writing started too, right? So I think it was just a natural progression to always want to do both. So I'm a UX engineer. UX stands for user experience. Got my degree from DePaul. And it's a creative element to that, right? It's very communicative with just users and trying to figure out what they need, but it's also about design. And so what do users want? Right? What's likable to them? Not just about the look and feel, but what's that experience like? The same thing with music. Me and Mr. Hill, we're working on my next project now. It's untitled, but I'm hoping that it gets out by the end of the year, early next year. And it's just hopefully gonna show my growth as an MC, show my growth as a writer, show my growth as a woman, in relationships, out of relationships, and hopefully it's still that relatable imprint that anyone 6 or 60 can listen to and say, I'm vibing with Tone.
Together, you and I. Meant to be.
All right, I'm ready to vibe with Tone right now. What do you think? Because she's joining us in studio to perform, y'all.
Yeah, I think we're about to get some soul music. She's singing her song, You Ever, from her album, Love States.
Take it away.
Yeah. You ever see somebody and right when they know they've been seen, they smirk a little bit, little smile in between, mainly because they seeing what you seeing. Yep. You ever meet somebody and you don't quite know what to say? You ask them for the time, are they having a good day? And your stomach turning knots as they turn and walk away. Hey, you ever stroke somebody? Stroke them like right on their cheek to the point it's so endearing and they choose not to speak, and the feeling that you feeling, yet you feeling weak. You ever meet somebody like that? No? Yeah. Okay. You ever want somebody? Want them to ultimately stay, and anything they do is ultimately okay as long as they doing it with you all day. You ever need somebody? Need them so that everything makes sense, cause everything you are before them didn't exist, so together you define common sense. Yeah. You ever breathe somebody? The potency, it just isn't fair. Taking them in and out of your lungs like air. Iconic, mesmerized by thoughts that ain't there. You ever want somebody like that? No? Yeah. Okay. You ever hug somebody? With the tightest ever squeeze, butterflies fell from your throat to your knees, tingling to the point your whole body wanna sneeze. Hey. You ever kiss somebody? sensational, something like extreme with sweaty palms, a tingle in your soul. So it seems that everything felt in that moment is a dream. You ever like somebody? Like them for exactly who they are, even if by chance they can't even see that far, but your vision shows you you're a moon and they're a star. You ever kiss somebody like that? No? Okay. You ever feel somebody with the slightest little touch, serene serendipity, immediate rush, no words are even spoken, you develop your crush. You ever push somebody? Push them to exactly where they need to be, potential reveal clear enough for them to see everything they are and never could be. You ever learn somebody? Study them, read every chapter, decipher all the condescending tones from their laughter, and after overstand all the hidden captions. You ever feel somebody like that? No? Okay. Chicago. You ever love somebody? You know the selfless kind of love, the kind that make you wish you never ever fell in love, cause every time you look into their eyes, you like, You ever think something, knowing that it's kind of hard to say, but hey, you've been speaking about it all day, so I'm simply gonna say it, okay? I met somebody. I want somebody. I kissed somebody. I felt somebody. I love somebody. You. Okay?